Yeah, that's right. Welcome in. Welcome back, folks, to a Notre Dame gets it done, beats USC. It wasn't the prettiest thing. It wasn't an item of perfection, but Notre Dame got what they needed, beat USC, and that is the big takeaway. Any complaints, any worries, things you got to clean up, whatever it is, it's still there and it's still real. But for now, the big thing is Notre Dame keeps the season alive. And it's a beautiful, beautiful thing to send USC home in the rain with this lost edition of the Always Irish Show. As always, you can find the program on YouTube. Do it. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Appreciate it very much. Give the video a thumbs up. That helps John out as well. Notifications on that way you don't miss nothing. Twitter, search bar Always Irish or at Always Irish. Emails alwaysirishnd@gmail.com. Audio only anywhere you want it. You can get it. Notre Dame on SI. Read all about it. Patreon.com/alwaysirish. Something for you every day over there. Content galore, all-star team. It's exciting right now. Notre Dame's still in it on the stretch. Link in description. Feel free to join us. First things first, fantastic tailgate with the Notre Dame Alumni Club of Orange County. Fantastic group, big crowd. We had a lot of fun. Notre Dame walks around and picks a tailgate to be the tailgate of the week, and we won it. They were interviewing us. We got a flag you get to fly that says you get it. And Dolly Duffy, the head alumni person, gave and presented it. It was just amazing. So we had a great time, a great day seeing everybody. And it's good to be recognized that we put on a damn good party. So I'm thrilled for everybody that the Always Irish crew helped us get that Tailgate of the Week award from the university. It means a lot. Thanks to you guys. Here's where we're going to start. Relief, and I'm proud, right? Relief, and I'm proud. I'm relieved because you couldn't lose all three of your big games on the schedule. You had A&M, you had Miami, and you had USC. And you just can't be this far along in the Freeman era and then lose your three big games. I know you have a new quarterback, but you couldn't lose the three big ones. And then there's the part of the playoff and you're done with the handful of games left and it's not exciting in the back end because you're out of it, whatever. I'm just relieved, man. You couldn't lose all your big games and you couldn't be knocked out of the playoff mix. Now you're in it. And you did, for 2 losses in the first 2 games, you fought back and done as much as you possibly could. So relief is number one. I'm proud. I'm proud of the way these guys fought. And there were a lot of swings in momentum and things that went for you and then against you. Could have cost you the game, whatever. Notre Dame just kept fighting back. They just kept fighting back. It was just like, no, this is not happening. You're not coming here and getting this win. It's not happening. And it just feels damn good. And the other thing is, couple things. Lincoln Riley needed this one. Chad wanted it because Chad's Chad. Lincoln Riley needed it. He desperately needed some sort of win that was going to change the narrative about that program overall and in whatever, get him to another level. He needed it and you denied it. That's a damn good job of work. He needed it and you denied it. That's awesome. So I love to see that. I'm thrilled for Freeman. Brian Kelly lost today. That's just an added bonus for us. What a good Notre Dame day. Quite frankly, what a good Notre Dame day. And then here's the next storyline. You got to give Notre Dame's defense credit. They weren't perfect. There was mistakes. There's things that you would want to clean up. They're not the best defense in the country this year. None of that stuff. 24 points allowed to that offense is winning football. That's a damn good job. 24 points to that team is winning football. That's a damn good job. You got off the field on a couple 4th down stops. You got some turnovers, and it's exactly the recipe you needed if you were going to beat that offense, and you did it. You did it. You controlled Mekhi Lemon for the most part. You did a good job on that. It was a number one concern. Their run game, you held them in check for 68 yards. Like, that's a good job. That's a winning effort against a really good offense that's going to put up a ton of yards and points on everybody they play, probably. That's a really good job. So I think that's the other storyline to me, is that defense deserves a lot of credit. It isn't perfect. There's still mistakes. It's not a top 5 unit, none of that stuff. This was a good job, though. Really, really good job. 24 points against that offense is a winning effort. And fortunately, you were able to score enough to get it over the hump. It felt like a game where Notre Dame, one of those things of like, you're coming to our place and we're refusing to lose. It's just not going to happen. And I don't know the road and how we're going to get there exactly, but just, you're not coming in here winning this game because we need it right now. You're not getting it. That's what it felt like. And even when the momentum went against you or whatever, they fought back. It was just, I want to say a thing of beauty. It wasn't a thing of beauty in this game, but it was what you needed to win. And you know what else is great about this? This is really cool to me. When you look at recent history Notre Dame battles, like the recent vintage, the last 10 years or so, what is the narrative every time Notre Dame enters the USC game? Well, if Notre Dame plays their good defense and runs the ball on USC like they should be able to, Notre Dame should be able to win the game, right? That's been the recipe, been the narrative, been the roadmap to beating USC in the modern era. Then you thought, oh, you got CJ Carr. Maybe we're going to throw it around more. And we don't know about our defense and how much you could trust them or whatever. Maybe this is going to have a different feel of a Notre Dame USC game. Maybe it's going to feel different. The gameplay will be different. Sure enough, what won Notre Dame the game? Playing defense, getting some stops, playing some good defense, and running the ball for 306 yards. 228 yards for Jeremiah Love. And then JD Price had 87 yards, but then he has the touchdown on the kickoff. So it's just everybody pitched in. You got the turnovers you needed at critical times. You got the fourth down stops at really critical times. You were able to run the ball. It was just, you grinded it out, man. It wasn't relaxing. It wasn't a thing of beauty, but you grind it out and did what it takes. And listen, there's a lot to clean up. CJ Carr is he's kind of leveled out after that hot streak. He is kind of leveled out. I don't think it's anything to panic over. I think this is a part of the maturation of a first-time quarterback and like what that's like. So I don't think it's like a panic thing at all. I just think this is kind of the journey of a young guy in his first moments. The kicking thing is worrying. You had a couple kicks that went out of bounds, which is totally unacceptable. You're duck hooking field goals that miss by 80 yards and missing extra points. Like, I don't know what you do about that. You got to figure that out. It's just, you just can't do it, man. This is too good of a program to have that issue reoccurring. I know some people are like, well, he's been hurt or whatever. Well, if he was out there, then I am to assume he wasn't hurt, right? If he was hurt, he shouldn't be out there. And if he is hurt and he's not hurt and he's playing, then I need you to make kicks or at least miss him in the frame of the camera and not duck hook it 90 feet. Come on, man. So you have that's a frustration. When you had a chance to go up 21-10 and you couldn't run the ball in and then Carr throws the interception, you get nothing. You highlight that as like, this could be where this turns on us. And you're looking at that opportunity, right? So there's stuff to improve on. There's things you can be frustrated about. Like, all of that is true. All of that is true. But man, you just got to enjoy this. This is one of those where, especially with who you have on the back half of the schedule, not world beaters, there's some tricky spots. Navy Pitt is a tricky 1-2 there. It is a little bit. But like where you were at position, you just needed to get the win, man. You just needed to get the win. Everybody knows there's stuff to clean up. But like for tonight, it isn't about that. It isn't about that. It's about the resiliency of this program to fight and get this win. Save the season and let these remaining handful of games matter. I'm telling you guys, this game was so important to stay in playoff position, get to the off week. You guys, look at the remaining schedules of all these teams around Notre Dame in these rankings. So many of them are playing each other and they're going to knock each other off. It's a beautiful thing. And it can all start while you're eating Charlie Weiss's cheeseburgers next week, not playing. So you did exactly what you could do. For a team that lost 2 games, you have put yourself in the best position possible if you are a team that lose their first 2 games. So now it's about taking the week off, taking a deep breath, getting healthier, getting some energy back, and getting some focus for the back half of this schedule. This is still playoff elimination time. You slip up, you're out. You're going to be favored in all these games, but you could lose them if you mess around. Like Navy could be tricky. You turn the ball over a couple times against Navy, you're probably going to lose. Like, I'm just unless, hey, maybe I give Ash, maybe I clean slate on Ash and he's going to shut the option down. I'm just saying, you can make it difficult on yourself on the back end of this break, but there's no reason to. And you're in a really good spot for how the season started, and you saved the season tonight. Total credit to everybody involved. I'm happy for Freeman. I'm proud of these kids. Like, you needed this game in the most neediest of I need this game ways, and you got it. So I'm proud of everybody. I'm relieved. You could have a weekend of football to relax and watch everyone stress out next week with it all still mattering because Notre Dame's right in the hunt. This is going to get exciting. Let's go on this journey, man. Enjoy the bye week. I know I need it.